Let's go and check out this video by Chilling Scares requested by Simon. 6 most disturbing abandoned building encounters caught on camera by Chilling Scares. Here we go.
Jared Coker Urbex is a small YouTube channel where the uploader posts raw footage of his explorations of abandoned locations all over the US. Since 2020, Jared has uploaded over 200 videos of some pretty cool Urbex footage. In March 2022, Jared uploaded a video where he explored an abandoned dog treat manufacturing factory in Wichita, Kansas. For the first few minutes of the video, the exploration is pretty uneventful, and except for the usual couple of strange thuds and bangs that can be heard nearby, it seems like Jared's alone. Even though it's relatively common for homeless people to hide out in abandoned buildings, it doesn't seem like anyone was squatting in the factory that day. After exploring the multiple floors of the building in
that's not creepy
Jared
at all.
looks out the window and sees a red car pulling up to the factory and start making its way through the gates.
He's gonna go around where I can't see him.
Abandoned building. It's going to be a drug deal gone bad.
I really do gotta get out of here now. I don't like that.
After it becomes obvious that the man in the red car has plans to enter the factory, Jared does the only reasonable thing in a situation like that and tries to find a way out of the building without being noticed.
Oh,
Unfortunately,
God.
the car goes around the building and out of his field of vision, which means that by the time the car is parked in front of the factory, the man could be anywhere.
It's a serial killer dumping a body.
Someone's right out there. What do I do? I couldn't tell what he was holding.
I mean, maybe the guy just likes abandoned buildings like you and just wants to go walking around. Who knows?
The man can be seen walking through the woods toward the front entrance of the factory. To make matters much worse, it appears as though the man has something in his hands, and from a distance, it's impossible to tell
What's in
whether
his
it's something
hand?
as simple as a flashlight or a potential weapon.
Oh my God.
You might want to get out of there, bro.
Was that a gunshot?
It's time to leave.
I think it was.
A
He had
gunshot?
something
What?
in his hand too. It must have been a gun.
Why would he have a gun? Why would some random
Over the next
old
few
guy
minutes, Jared does his best to find a way out undetected, which
have
is
a
much
gun
easier said than done when you have no idea
in an
where
abandoned
a potentially
building?
armed man who probably knows the layout of the building much better than you do is hiding. And just when it seemed like Jared was going to make it out undetected, this happens.
Whoa, whoa.
Right there.
Whoa.
Who else is with you?
Oh, it's just me. You scared me to death.
Okay. Get over there now.
What?
Sit down. I'll give you handcuffs.
Huh?
Put them on. Got it?
Okay.
Hold up. I'll give you handcuffs, you put them on? No. Unless this guy proved to me that he was a police officer, I'm not putting handcuffs on myself. This seems awfully sketchy. I've never heard a police officer say, here's handcuffs, you put them on. If a police officer arrests somebody, they always arrest you. They don't hand you the handcuffs and say, put them on. That's a red flag.
Either I put them on or you can put them on. Take your pick.
I've never put on handcuffs before.
Just put them on each side of you. How's that? Put them in front of
I'd be like, bro, who the hell are you? Are you security? You're not a cop.
you. That way you can carry them in front, okay?
What's gonna happen?
What's going to happen is the police is going to come and then you take your name and get you for criminal trespassing. It's nothing these days. A lot better than me shooting you, isn't it?
Why is this guy walking around this abandoned building with handcuffs and a shotgun? He's not a police officer because he just said, I'm going to call the cops. I'd say, if you're not a cop, I'm leaving. You don't have any authority over me. Why does he have a shotgun and handcuffs? Who is he? Security?
Was that what I heard?
Yeah.
What'd you shoot at?
Shoot it. See people, I shoot at them. If they run,
I see people. This guy's crazy. Who is this guy?
you shoot. There you go.
Yeah.
Be cool. Nothing will happen, okay?
All right.
This guy's weird.
Another one.
What did he just say?
It's all right. There you go.
Yeah.
Be cool. Nothing
Be cool and nothing will happen, okay?
will happen, okay?
All right.
Already shot one guy.
I already shot one guy this week? What?
Another one.
I don't need another one. Who is this guy with a shotgun shooting people? He's not a cop. Who is he? Does he think he owns the property? Like it's an abandoned building. I don't think this guy owns the whole property of the abandoned building. What?
It's all right. I'm not gonna shoot you. Don't you see? Something says use of deadly force. What do you think that is?
I thought that was kids spray paint.
Does this guy think he owns the whole building? Like, who is this dude?
Well, that's me telling you I'll shoot you.
Yeah, this is a guy. This is a wannabe cop. This is some old guy who wishes he was a police officer, and he's playing Mr. Fake Cop Hero, patrolling this abandoned building. Anyone who goes on the property, he's like, "I'm gonna shoot you, bro. Shut the hell up."
Nobody else is with you, right?
No, it's just me.
Okay. If I see somebody, I'm gonna end up probably shooting them.
Oh no, if I were with someone and I know you shoot me,
If I had a chance, I'd take the guy's shotgun, or try. This guy's crazy.
people, I would have gotten them.
Okay. I just don't want, they say wait, they scare me, I'll shoot in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's just life.
The man, who appears to be an armed vigilante of some sort, pops out of the bushes just as—
I was gonna say that too. He's a vigilante. Like, bro, this reminds me of the freaking security guards at like malls and stuff. You guys know, like the freaking security. They're like fake cops. They think they're way cooler than they are. You know, you're at like the mall or something, and there's some like security guard who thinks he's a police officer trying to arrest people. It's like, bro, you're a security guard. This guy here, he's not a cop. He has no authority. He has no authority to be going around with the shotgun telling people he's going to shoot them if they don't get off the property. This guy has no right to do that.
Jared is about to leave and holds him hostage, even ordering him to put on a pair of handcuffs. During the exchange, it's hard to tell if the man is in his right mind, which makes the fact that he's carrying a fully equipped assault rifle that much more disturbing. At one point
It's
in
a
the
shotgun.
conversation, the man orders Jared to get into his car, and at that point, Jared doesn't really have a choice.
What we're gonna do is we'll throw your camera and your bag in the trunk, okay? I'll put my gun in there too. All right? We'll get in a little red car. Let's drive up here.
He wants you to put handcuffs on. Now he's telling you to get in his car. This guy, like, I'm getting serial killer vibes from this guy. You're going to get in his car with handcuffs on. He's got a freaking shotgun. Then you're trapped in his freaking car. No, I would not get in his car. Hell no.
Thing out, the police will come, they'll ask you for your driver's license, and they'll give you a little ticket.
Although Jared didn't record the part where he got into the car out of fear that the man would freak out if he realized he was being recorded, the YouTuber later explained—
I wonder if this guy has like cameras or something hidden around the abandoned building. If he has like cameras that he catches people. How did that guy know anybody was in there?
the cops took an hour and a half to get there.
That's some Dexter stuff. Yeah.
Disturbingly, when the cops finally arrived and while they were all talking, they saw two kids go up to the factory the same way Jared had, at which point the man looked the cops dead in the eye and said that if he saw the kids inside the factory, he was going to shoot them. Unfortunately, that's exactly what happened. As Jared was being taken to the police station for trespassing, the cops got a report that two kids had been shot at the factory. Thankfully, it turned out that the man was bluffing with his weapon, which was only loaded with non-lethal pellets. But still, the kids had to be taken to the hospital to be treated.
That's still scary. Non-lethal pellets? How would you know that? It looks like a real shotgun.
For their wounds. During the investigation, the man was identified as 62-year-old Ken Thomas, and even after shooting at the two kids,
Bro has too much free time. I think he retired. He looks like he's probably retired. He has too much free time. I think he needs to get a job again. He has too much free time to be going around trying to be a fake cop.
He was only sentenced to 2 years probation. Since that day, Jared hasn't gone back to the abandoned factory again.
That's crazy, guys.
In
Damn.
2019, a group of 5 real estate investors walked into a distressed property in the Angora neighborhood of Southwest Philadelphia. The visit to the distressed house started out pretty ordinarily, but a few minutes in, just as one of the investors was about to walk up the staircase leading to the second floor, they noticed something extremely disturbing.
Look at this wire trap right here.
Look.
Wire,
Look.
right, that goes up.
Look at the nail
With
over
knives.
there.
What?
Oh my god. Dude, that kill
There.
somebody,
Look
bro.
what is there, the knife. Right there, right there. You see the
What?
knife? You don't see the knife?
There's a tripwire with like a booby trap? There's a freaking booby trap on the stairs? What?
Right here, you see this wire going over here?
Yo.
It's on a crutch with a knife. How'd you catch that?
Based on what the investors are saying, there appears to be
Oh
some sort
my
of booby trap system built into the
God.
staircase.
That's crazy.
Had any of them followed through with walking up the staircase, a seemingly innocent house walkthrough could have turned bad very quickly. After analyzing the booby trap for a few minutes, they decided to activate it to see what would have happened to the investor if he had continued climbing the flight of stairs.
Alright, here you got it.
Yeah.
You send this.
Look at where you tripping. Stop at the
Yeah.
bottom. The step.
You think?
Yeah.
What is it?
At the step.
Oh!
Oh my God.
Grandma killed you right in the head.
Look at it.
Yo, that's right.
That would have went right through your freaking eye. It would have hit you in your eye socket. I don't know if it would have enough force to go through your skull, but it might have. Oh my God.
No, hold on. You need to stop more. You need to step over.
Yo, that would have got you right in your neck.
Oh my God, right in his head.
Cool.
His head.
That's
Disturbingly,
scary.
The knife comes down right at the level of the investor's neck as soon as the wire is activated. It's hard to imagine
Why would somebody do that? Freaking creepy.
what kind of psychopath would booby trap a house like that, knowing that whoever walked up that flight of stairs probably wouldn't live to tell the tale. Even
Wow.
though the trap was built in a very do-it-yourself kind of way with a rusted knife, some duct tape, some wire, and a crutch, the speed at which the knife was designed to come down right at neck level obviously means that whoever built it wasn't playing around and meant to do some serious damage.
Yo.
In the interview with NBC, the investor who recorded the whole thing mentioned that he was used to finding some pretty strange things in the distressed houses he often renovates. But even though he was no stranger to abandoned dogs, homeless people squatting, and drug houses with bags and scales, he had never been this close to losing his life, much less to a booby-trapped house.
He's lucky.
Shockingly, even after
Wow.
what happened, the investor still went on to explore the rest of the house, buy it, and renovate it. Fortunately, they didn't run into any more traps along the way.
He's so lucky that he
Finders
caught the
Beavers
tripwire.
History Seekers is a YouTube channel where urban explorers Matt and Andy document their visits to hundreds of abandoned locations around the world. What's funny about this channel is they always bring their dog to capture footage they might otherwise miss. In March 2023, they uploaded footage of their visit to an abandoned house in the UK. Throughout their first few minutes of their exploration, Matt and Andy come across all kinds of old history books, kitchen utensils, and other abandoned objects, but for the most part, nothing too out of the ordinary. About 25 minutes into the visit, as Matt and Andy are sorting through dozens of history books lying around the house, this happens.
I would never explore an abandoned house by myself. If I did, I'd definitely go with a friend.
And then why's that got a lock on it there for a bathroom cabinet? That makes no sense at all.
House. What the hell?
Someone has definitely just run down those stairs. Hello? 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 We're not secure. We're not going to do anything. We're not going to hurt you.
This is one creepy freaking house.
Urban explorers. Just having a look round. Hello?
I don't think it's a human in the house. I think it's a freaking ghost.
gonna have to watch it back. That was definitely somebody running down the stairs. 100% that was someone running down the stairs.
Pretty much as soon as they go up to the second floor bedroom, they hear what sounds like effort.
That's cool. Does their dog have his own YouTube channel?
They weren't able to find.
Did they upload the dog's GoPro footage to his own channel? The dog running around abandoned houses. The dog's camera could maybe catch something paranormal that the other guy's cameras don't catch.
Whoever it was. That's when they decided to review the GoPro footage on their dog Bear to see if it showed anything. And a bit before they heard footsteps running down the stairs, his camera caught this. Continued exploring the house for another 20 minutes, and they confessed to feeling pretty on edge.
Maybe a squatter.
To this day, they still don't know who was hiding under the bed. It's pretty likely that the guy under the bed was just a squatter who was probably more scared of them and left the house in a hurry to get some privacy. But still, it must have been incredibly chilling to review the footage and realize they were—
Could you imagine being homeless or a squatter and you're staying in this abandoned, creepy house with no electricity? Man, that'd be scary.
Never alone. Exploration Unknown is a YouTube channel owned by a guy named John who's uploaded countless videos of his urban exploration since 2016. In March 2019, John and another YouTuber explored an abandoned house where a woman had reportedly taken her life years after the death of her child.
Oh,
Just a few
damn.
minutes into the video, it becomes pretty clear that the structure of the building is extremely unstable.
That floor is gone right there. That's a deep drop. These floors are not very stable.
Hear it?
Yeah. You guys check out that fireplace.
If that falls, dude, I don't know what it's going to do to
the whole floor is creaking, about to collapse.
That's a load-bearing wall out there.
That's going to be a lot of weight to hit this floor. I'm really nervous about that right there.
Yeah, and look at the ceiling.
We need to get out of here before that happens.
Yeah,
When
I'd
it
probably
comes to
get out of that
urbex, A lot of
house.
people will talk about the risks of running into a hostile squatter, a rabid stray dog, or the cops. But one of the biggest risks when exploring unstable structures like these is falling through the floor or having the entire building
Blade
collapse
fire.
on you, leaving you trapped under tons and tons of rubble. Before John and Tim even get the chance to explore the rest of the house, something pretty scary that serves as a reminder of the dangers of urban exploration happens to John.
Alright guys, I think we've decided to chance it. What do you think, Tim? I think we talked about it.
It hasn't moved anymore.
Let's just stay away from that area.
Yes.
Let's go back here to the room where the wife... You didn't fall through the floor, did you?
No, but it cracked a little.
Oh man, there's a crib in here. Oh, shoot.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Did he just fall through the floor?
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
I just
Bro.
fell through the floor.
Yeah, I'd be out of there. He just almost completely fell through the floor. Yeah, bro, you need to get out of there.
Ow. God.
Oh, my God.
You alright, man?
Oh,
We need to go.
we gotta get out of here.
By the time John realized the floor was cracking, it was
That's
already too late.
crazy.
Luckily,
He about
he was
fell
able to
through the
shift all
floor.
his weight onto his other leg before he fell entirely through. Otherwise, he would have plummeted at least 10 feet into the basement below. Obviously, after that close call, the pair of explorers decided to call it a night and carefully treaded their way out of the house and back to the car. Since that incident, John has continued to upload videos pretty frequently to his channel.
Oh, yeah, you
but he
could
hasn't
break
gone
your
back to that
leg,
house since.
cut your leg. Who knows? You could get very hurt
TP
falling through the
Urbex
floor.
is a channel dedicated 100% to urban exploration.
Yeah, I
And
did,
even though it's only
Raphael.
been
Yeah.
active for a little over a year, it's already grown to over 350,000 subscribers. In January 2024, a video was uploaded to the channel featuring two young urban explorers visiting an abandoned high school. From my research, the school that was featured in the video was William A. Wirt High School in Gary, Indiana, located less than a mile from—
Oh, Gary, Indiana's a freaking rough town. I've been there. It's a very rough town with a lot of crime. Gary, Indiana's not far from Chicago. It's like on the Illinois-Indiana border, very close to Chicago. It's a very rundown, rough town.
Lake Michigan. Even though the abandoned building is in absolutely terrible condition in the footage, it's still clear that back in the day it was probably a nice school. Out of the entire school, the
looks like
auditorium
some
seems
back
to be in the
rooms
best
shit.
condition, with the bright red seats serving as a nostalgic reminder of what the school used to look like before it was closed. As the teens are walking through the aisles, they catch a glimpse of a man holding a metal pipe staring them down near the auditorium entrance.
Looks like some kids got in here.
A man with a metal pipe? Excuse me?
Oh, hey, what's up, man? You want us to get on out of here? Hey, we'll leave, bro. We'll leave, all right? Come on.
Oh my God. Is somebody chasing them?
Just get out. I need to go this way right here. You sure?
Guys, like I said, I remember watching something a while back. It was like the top 10 cities in America with the most crime, and Gary, Indiana was on the list. Unfortunately, it used to be a beautiful city, but it's really run down now. A lot of crime, a lot of abandoned buildings. Just look up Gary, Indiana on Google Maps, and go down on the Google Maps in Gary, Indiana. It's a very run down city. A lot of abandoned buildings, a lot of crime. I don't think I'd go exploring any abandoned buildings in Gary, Indiana. Hell no. Yeah, it's like bad parts of Detroit. Yeah.
Let's go.
The man with the pipe started chasing them out of the building, but stopped when they got outside. It's pretty disturbing how the guy never even speaks to the teenagers. He just starts chasing them with a metal pipe that he probably planned to use as a makeshift weapon. When this kind of stuff
Brian,
happens,
thanks for the
you really have to
follow,
put
man.
yourself in the shoes of everyone involved. I mean, the guy who chased them out, like usual, was probably a homeless guy who had been squatting at the school for a while. Through his eyes, the abandoned, decrepit building is his home, and having two teenagers come in unannounced to disturb your peace when you have nowhere else to go.
I mean, it's really sad, but a giant building like this, an abandoned school, if you're homeless, it's better to have a roof over your head in an abandoned building than be homeless on the street. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it's sad, but there's probably lots of homeless people who live in abandoned buildings, you know?
Must be pretty irritating. But for the explorers who just want to have some fun in an old building, getting chased out by someone who's armed and probably not in the
It's
right
still
mind
scary,
is
though.
also a terrifying experience.
It's very scary.
In September 2020, John and Tim from Exploration Unknown uploaded a video where they documented their visit to an abandoned altar in the middle of the woods. From the very start of the visit, some red flags came up that John and Tim
An abandoned altar in the middle of the woods? Like what? Like some sacrifice altar? Like some cult satanic shit? Yeah, I'm going to pass on that one.
should probably have taken as invitations to leave.
Where are we?
It's supposed to be public land.
It says private property.
This is private property, bro.
Well, maybe it's like this over here, somebody's private property. But I know this over here should be like public land.
After seeing the sign, it's unclear if the two explorers are on a private or a public road. But a couple of minutes later, after following the directions
that is creepy. Look at that road. It's completely black.
I saw something behind you.
It's completely dark.
Dude, key light. Kill your light, dude. Oh my God, dude, it's a car. Shh. Hide. Dude, they were waiting. Everybody's here. Shh.
There's a car? Why is there a car out in the middle of nowhere waiting for them?
Oh God, dude, we gotta get out of here.
Yo. I would be out of there so fast.
He shut the engine off.
Well, what do? Hide in the woods?
Oh God, he's getting out.
I guess that's all you can do is hide in the woods. What do you do?
Hey, that's in your damn lights, sir.
Oh God. Dude, he's
Get off my property.
He's got a gun. Okay, we gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here. Okay.
Oh no, it is private property. Oh gosh, this is not good.
Go. Oh God. Tim, you okay? Tim, you okay? Get up, dude. Come on. Get up. Are you good?
Did he shoot them?
Run.
What?
Run. Okay.
Oh
After
my
getting out of his
God.
car, a man who we can reasonably assume to be the property owner points his gun at the uploader and his friend and tells them to get off his property. This is one of those situations that you just never want to be in, because on the one hand, if
No,
you yell
you
something out
don't.
to try to calm the guy down, you signal your location to someone with a deadly weapon who may or may not be in his right mind.
Oh
But on
my
the other
God.
hand, if you don't signal your location, the property owner might feel threatened. As they were running out of the woods, the man shot at them, and initially it looked like Tim fell to the ground from being shot at. But it seems like he just tripped either by something on the ground or by being startled by the sound of the gunshot. Fortunately, Tim and John were able to get out of those woods unscathed, and they never went back again. I really don't know where John got his intel about the supposed abandoned altar in the middle of the woods, but it was clearly faulty. And it's a good thing he was able to spot the guy in the car ahead of time. Otherwise, who knows if this video would have even been uploaded.
Guys, my question is, the property owner with the gun, why was he just waiting out there in the middle of the night with a gun? Does he have like cameras around his property, or like, does he have some way to be notified if someone's on his property? How did the property owner with the gun know that those two guys were on his property? Was he just waiting out there in the woods? Was bro just chilling out in the middle of the woods in his car or his truck with a gun waiting for someone to trespass on his property? Like, why was he out there in the middle of the night? It's very weird. Well, guys, this was 6 most disturbing abandoned building encounters caught on camera. I've thought over the years about maybe for my YouTube channel doing some paranormal stuff or exploring abandoned buildings. I have a couple abandoned buildings near where I live, but I don't. The more I watch these videos, the more I don't want to go exploring abandoned buildings and stuff. I feel like something bad's going to happen.